Who the fuck is this short ass bitch? What the fuck in the holy name of Jesus did I click on?
In deep blue cities like Los Angeles,
Oh,
upscale stores like
it's what happened in New York, I think.
Gucci are apparently letting
He said Los
hundreds of
Angeles,
thousands-
didn't he? I'm stupid. Yeah, they're just casually robbing a store in broad daylight. Like, surely no one will call the cops. Surely there's no Karens around. Yeah, true.
In blue cities like Los Angeles, upscale stores like Gucci are apparently letting hundreds of thousands of dollars of handbags run out
Bye.
their doors.
Bye, have a beautiful time. You know where they're running to? The closest Amazon fucking warehouse to sell it to Amazon, and then they're going to eBay and selling some to eBay. They're gonna make a fortune. I believe in these young people. Mate, what was you doing, security guard? You just let all those dudes pass you, but you are trained not to put yourself in danger for some items, so I get that. I know how it works. I used to work in, not as a security guard, but in retail you get told not to go after people because you could run into a ambush if you leave the store and you're not insured for leaving the store, so it's not worth it. Just let them have it. They will claim insurance, I'm pretty sure. I think they claim it back, and then they up the price for the losses to make up for the losses. And it's the circle of life. The working fellows have to get punished because some people want to steal. Sad
And
people,
this is
man.
not the only instance, as right after another Gucci store miles away also got hit.
Wow, they were having a field day that day, man. But they're heading straight to that warehouse. Like, they're being like, yo, you want some handbags? What do I look like, a fucking girl? Oh, we're Amazon. Oh, we sell stuff. Yeah, I'll take it. And then the Amazon folks, they get to £1 million because that's how much Gucci is worth. And then they get 1 million from eBay, and that is like 10 million right there. I did the maths. Quick
Now
maths.
these SoCal scums are evolving, as they are now using garbage bins to help carry out their garbage existence.
Didn't they always do that? I thought they always use garbage bags or pillowcases when they do this kind of thievery. So yeah, this reminds me of England, because that happens a lot in London. London stores get hit up all the fucking time. I see so many videos, I get recommended to them, and I see them in the newspaper because when it's online I get everywhere, not just my jurisdiction. I get literally London, I get Wales, I get Scotland, I get Ireland, and I've only been to Ireland once. So yeah, I get the whole shebang. I know what's happening all around the UK. Somebody gets butt hurt, yeah, I know about that shit. They're doing a drive-by at McDonald's. I'm the first one to find out. Well, not the first one, but one of the first ones. Sometimes I'm the last one, because sometimes my news gets delayed for days old when it's something to do with Russia and the war. So yeah, yeah, that they're the ones that get delayed. But when it's anything to do with like today, they were planning on robbing JD Sports down in Oxford Street. I knew that from the jump. I knew that from this morning. And it was a new TikTok trend. That's what made them want to. They were negotiating on TikTok to rob a JD store down in Oxford Street. Found them in a local McDonald's, arrested their ass. Boom. Easy.
So from high-end jewelry in California, garbage bins are now being used...
Mate, I saw this video! I actually saw that video. I saw it on Facebook or Twitter, one of those two. Yes, I saw this. But you gotta see this. You gotta see this. I hope they show it. I hope they...
Cigarette theft.
Come on, show it. Show what the shopkeepers did. Come on. Show what the shopkeepers did. Show what the shopkeepers did. Come on, shopkeeper. I want to show this.
insurance?
If you're not watching with your eyes, watch with your ears.
Ain't nothing you can do, man. Don't do that. Don't do
Look.
that, man. Don't do that.
They censored it. But basically he got his ass whooped by that big ass stick that you just saw. They censored it, man. Ruined.
And how quickly did this guy go from, you can't do anything about this, I'ma get my strap, to getting pummeled with a pipe in the back of a 7-Eleven for some cigarettes like a cheap lady of the evening? But the main thing that bothers me is, it's bad enough that the guy's robbing a small business with a trash can, but the so-called customer recording is not only under the impression that the shopkeepers should just accept that this is happening to them, but also that their insurance should cover it. It's like this NPC line that they were fed during the BLM riots, and they just parrot it as if, one, it justifies their victimhood, and two, is actually the case when it comes to inventory losses and insurance.
It actually is, I'm pretty sure. That's what I was told anyway, like, unless I got lied to. But yeah, they tell you not to go after them, like, they get in touch with, like, one guy that knows another guy that knows another guy that can claim it back. So, yeah. I think it's the banks that claim it back, actually.
Compound that with the fact that insurance companies are actually...
Because there's, like, this guy that comes in on the morning with a big wad of cash for the cash registers and that lot. And that's when, yeah... I think it's to do with the gas people, the G4S kind of people. They're called G4S in the UK. I don't know what they're called in abroad.
Deep blue states like California. So they've gone from, it's just a corporation, to, it's just a local small business owner, to, it's just an insurance company, to eventually, how come there's no taxpayers left to load my EBT account? Because in New York, apparently replacing the police...
Well, in retail, you're told, like, not to try to stop them because they could have a concealed weapon, and again, you leave the store, you're not insured. You're only insured for inside the store, and outside the store you could be running into a ambush or a drive-by shooting. They have literal cars that could contain weapons in. So use your brain, don't go after them, just claim it.
Pipes is becoming a thing.
Oh, I didn't see that one. That was a metal ass pipe, not the wooden one that I saw like earlier on in the week. Mate, I don't have a girlfriend, so you're not stealing my girlfriend. Why are they blurring the fight? Because they might get demonetized, I'm pretty sure. And probably age restricted, because, yeah. YouTube's very funny when it comes to fighting, and that makes it easy for me because you're not allowed to show that shit on Twitch either. So, it's kind of like, yeah, violence is not allowed on YouTube or Twitch, so kind of makes it easier so I don't have to like hide the video either, because these websites are very finicky about that. They're very like, no, you can't show that, you'll get a strike, boom. So yeah, so to avoid demonetization, a strike on their channel, because I think it's terms of service not to show anything violent. It is not Twitter over here. Over on Twitter you can see violence, and that's probably where I saw it. But over here they have different terms of service. It's similar to Twitch. You literally can't show violence.
Now, I for one enjoy the petty theft to pinata pipeline that's just naturally evolving in these progressive cities, but I do fear for the people that are just trying to protect their jobs, because idiots online will think, well, why do they care? It's just a corporation, not understanding that they do indeed shut down these huge stores due to rampant shoplifting, creating hundreds of unemployed people that wanted to work but now require government assistance. And when it gets so bad that a Target leaves your city, it doesn't get replaced by a local business that offers
But I was told that they claim it on the insurance, but I did work for a popular retailer, like, so that's probably why, because they've got millions on top of millions they're sat on top of, so yeah. But they also hire the price, so yeah.
higher pay and employee equity, it becomes a Halloween.
So he's talking about the independent ones. I wouldn't have a clue like what happens to gas stations. I guess, yeah, they'd probably go out of business. He right. Unless they're like something like Shell or BP, because they're rich as fuck. They got that oil money, bruh.
Store for a couple months until that's abandoned, transients move in, and it reaches its final form as a fiery but mostly peaceful target. So now that these employees are trying to save themselves from a future of food stamps, they risk actually visiting the only true socialist utopia, filled with free housing, free healthcare, and plenty of minority representation. I'm talking about prison. Because in New York...
I thought you were talking about the UK then, man. Like free healthcare, yep, that's the UK was in my mind.
Even if a worker's defending himself from literally being dragged into the street and beaten, you'll catch charges yourself. But if you notice in NYC, sometimes you get the book thrown at you, and sometimes you can commit an arguably worse crime, then get released without bail in a couple of days.
That is England to a T. Like, literally. You can commit murder in England and get totally away scot-free. All you do is, step 1, you murder somebody. Step 2, you go to custody. Step 3, they decide you go to court and they decide that they haven't got room for you in prison and then they release you. Easy, man. Easy, bro. But I wouldn't condone taking someone's life because you're not a god. Only God can make that decision, and I know I said that I'm not a nothingness, but I do believe that you shouldn't kill people. That's my belief. Regardless if I'm religious or not. You shouldn't do that. Because people have the right to live just as much as you. And you wouldn't want to lose your own life, so why would you want to do that to others? Exactly. Be kind to people, man. Spread love. And then spread HIV as well. That's my motto.
It depends on where you stand on the current Oppression Olympics tier chart. And what a terrible message for New York City to put out there. If you want to defend yourself in Manhattan, as a white man, you better be shouting, "Stop misgendering me." Now I say that as an awful...
Stop misgendering me. I am a computer screen. So you can watch me at all times. But nobody wants to watch me, so I'm one of those computer screens that nobody buys. They don't even touch. They just leave on the shelf like, that's a pretty shit computer screen. That's literally me.
Example, but I honestly wonder how that would change the mainstream media's coverage of the incident as to who they would need to side with. As previously, we saw stores trying to defend themselves from burglaries.
Bro, how is he not scared about breaking into this store? They literally have a jail cell inside the fucking store. Like, how are you not scared? This guy got balls of steel, because if he's caught, he's going in those fucking bars. He's going to prison, which is the closest fucking prison if I've ever seen one. Holy, bro. He lucky there was no security on site at that point, because he would have been slammed beyond these bars. And I can only see a bed. Can you see a toilet? You're gonna have to piss up that wall, bro. Where's your dignity, man?
Fell some burglaries, as this shop in 2015 set up a mousetrap of sorts, where the burglar would be stuck inside as they tried to escape.
Ha 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 ha. I think that was a sting operation done by the cops, if I remember correctly, because I think I saw this, and I think it's the title of the video was something like "Sting Operation Fools a Dumb Criminal" or something along those lines. Yeah, I definitely saw this somewhere. I think this was a sting operation. Those locks aren't going to fucking
and the police would be
break.
able to arrive and arrest them.
Yeah, bruh. He tried it,
Now,
and now he's
although
off to
this looks
prison.
like a valid solution, there's two problems we have with this in 2023. One, it does you no good to capture criminals if the police will just cite and release them with no real consequences coming down the pipeline. And
Exactly,
two,
my boy. Literally, people killing each other. The police not doing anything. I'm afraid of my life. Like, but before they can kill me, I will... Never mind. Take myself out for a nice dinner, because that's what life is about.
The ability of trapping someone like this is nuts, if he's stuck in there and there's a fire, or he suddenly gets a climate change-induced heart attack, or he even injures himself...
Yeah, I think it was a sting house, so you don't need to worry about that. And even if there was a fire, nothing of value was lost, because that would give you a model of the story, or a motto of the story rather. You shouldn't go around breaking into places that you don't know nothing about, because you don't know if there's going to be flames waiting on that door. You don't know if I've rigged it to do that, because I might rig it one day. I might rig the electric, so you put the light switch on, boom, fire, and it just spreads immediately and takes his legs out, and it burns first, because this is how I can make fire. I will design the fire to go for his dick, to low blow him first, and then it will wipe the rest of him out, and then I will be here to go, but then I'd be burnt because I'd be in a burning building, so that's not smart. I'm stupid. Haven't you already realised?
To escape, you'll have attorneys lining up around the block trying to represent this poor misunderstood youth that got ensnared by this dehumanizing rat trap set up by this...
Yeah, if you kill somebody in your own home, they broke into your home, think about it. You killed them in the UK, you're off to prison. Or, you beat that case, you come back home to lay your head down because you beat a nice case for killing an intruder, and guess what? His friends are coming to your house to beat your ass, to take your life because you took away their loved one. It's a fucked up world, and I hate it. And that is why one day I will grab a gun. I will pull it to my dome and I will go, oh, it's a water gun. Oh, water. Yes, I love water on my skin, because I will not buy a gun to harm myself, because I enjoy my life and I would not want to do that.
Wealthy business owner. And again, I say that half jokingly, but honestly, that's where we are in society right now, as the blue states are currently the most...
Mate, I'm about to dress up like the Joker and punish some motherfuckers. Like, don't fuck with me, man. I'm about to get my Joker uniform and be like, you wanna know how I got this scar on my leg? I climbed on a wall and then a metal thing went into it, and then I saw the blood and I was like, ah, blood, and then I got the babysitter who rang my loved ones, so a tall dude carried me to hospital, and yeah, because we didn't believe in ambulances back then. We were very religious against ambulances. And then the second time I cracked my head open because my brother thought it was John Cena and someone hit him in the leg with a skateboard, so I went flying, and it was more like a F5 now that I think about it. I don't think he John Cena'd me, I think he Brock Lesnar'd me, and I landed on grass, but riddle me this, how the fuck did my head split open though? But yeah, so what happened then, I had to get a towel on my head. Well, my mother did that. I looked like Osama Muhammad. Oh, I had a towel on my head and she got me in the car and straight to hospital. So yeah, we didn't believe in ambulances, but they checked if I had a brain and then they glued me back together again like Humpty Dumpty. It was wild.
Expensive places to live, but are increasingly becoming the most devoid of actual commerce.
All the police signs. Police.
Are you saying police or police? Because we don't fuck with the police, bro. Hands up, don't shoot me. I will show you my belly button, because apparently that's what American cops want you to do, because they tell you to lift up your shirt for some unknown reason. I don't know why. And I'm not even in America, so I don't know what the UK cops would tell me to do. They'd probably just feel me and smell me at the same time. Wild.
Police.
So coming full circle, this blue bubble of progressive promises is about to burst like a piñata, except there's no candy inside, just poverty. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on what's really going on in the world, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on how Seattle is getting exactly what it voted for.
Yoink! I yoinked your video for my own content. Ha ha ha. April Fools, they're not coming to you, they're coming to me. Nah, they're not. It does, like, I literally uploaded a video earlier. Same title, just putting reaction on the end. Same thumbnail, just with my face in the thumbnail. Just added my face, kind of like how XQC does it. And yeah, it got no viewers, so yeah, I'm gonna do the same again, and it's easy content, so yay. But moral of the story is, you're safe. I won't fuck you in the algorithm because the algorithm hates me. That's the moral of the story, and good night. I have no more videos for you to watch, so you'll have to go and watch Battle Bits Rivals, Twitch Rivals. Peace.